Hello again, it is Debbie, and guess what I have today? Coffee! But I thought, while my granddaughter was still asleep, but she might wake up soon, that I would come in and have a little chat. So, yeah, I've been really crazy, uh, busy, and I know I was supposed to put out another video for a tutorial on one of those stitches in the book, and I'm gonna get to that. Hopefully I can get to it tomorrow while my granddaughter takes a nap. Yeah, her dad has sickness in his house, so she's been staying here. And but I thought I would get on and show y'all a few things. Now I'm a few rows behind on my temperature blanket because I had ran out of yarn and I was waiting for it to come in, and then I keep doing a few rows to kind of catch up, and then I keep falling behind a few days. And I have a surprise for y'all today. I'm not sure, but I'm enjoying it, but I'm not sure. But let me show y'all how the temperature blanket is coming out. It's getting really big. I don't know. So what I've decided is, like, I'm doing a half a row for the high temperature and then a half a row for the low temperature of the day. So it adds a little bit of color, a little bit of variety. If you notice here, we got some lilac, which meant that the temperature hit 32 and below, which I live in Louisiana, so that was just 32. It's probably as low as it got. Yeah, don't look at my ends. I'm going to get around to weaving them in soon. So, but I am about 4 days behind, and then you have to add today to that, so that makes 5 days that I need to catch up on. But I am loving it. It is nice. It is getting so big. I can't even show y'all the whole thing in the shot here, but I'm loving it. I'm going to end up making two because one is going to be way too big of a blanket. So we got that going on. And then I'm working on that, if y'all remember, the rectangles and squares throw. So I have some rectangles, large squares, small squares. I got almost all of them done. I think I need like 3 or 4 of the rectangles, 1 small square, and then 3 or 4 of the big squares. And then I'll start sewing it together, and then maybe I'll be able to show it to y'all next video, next yarn chat video. I'll be able to show y'all. This one I think I color controlled. So yeah, there's a lot of just different color ones, and I was debating on whether or not to sew it together with this black, which is that's not the right band. This is some Caron? No, I can't remember now, and I don't have the band for it. But I have the black, and I also have a bunch of like a yellow. So I was debating on whether or not I was going to sew it together with the black or the yellow. But I have a bunch of rectangles and squares. It's a whole bag full. They really, and I didn't color control any one but that one. And I ran out of this yarn. And I was thinking about finishing it with this, which is some Red Heart Super Saver. I have like orange and carrot and yellow and a dark green, but I haven't decided if I wanted to do that or not, or go buy another skein of this Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel. So, but yeah, I have a bunch. I mean, it's a whole bag full, you know, because you needed like you needed 26 small squares, 13 large squares, and then 12 rectangles. So I am almost done with all of this. But as I said, I've got a surprise for y'all. I've started something new. Um, See, this one I did, you know, you can so tell the difference. But I'm hoping that if I do decide to finish it with the Red Heart, that once I wash it, that Red Heart will soften up some. Everyone says, you know, put it in some um, conditioner, hair conditioner. But maybe some, ooh, Lord, I can't think. Some, what you call that? Fabric softener, you know? So, you know, some of them just, you know, it just depended on the color where I was in the skein, that how it worked up. So I do have a bunch. There's a big pile right here in front of me. I guess you can see it. And then there's all these little ones. You know, like I said, I only think I need one more small square. Um, I don't want to sit here and show y'all each one. I know I showed y'all a bunch of them before. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish this soon. And decide on, I think I might just go ahead with the Red Heart. But I don't know. I don't know. What y'all think? Should I just go get another yarn bee? I mean, I already kind of made one, finished one square. It's not much. And so my daughter and I, when we went to buy that second yarn bee I needed, was walking through Hobby Lobby, and I'm gonna find the pattern. And so I saw this pattern on the, you know, they have the little free patterns you can just pull, and I saw it and I was like, oh, this is pretty. Well, you know, I haven't been crocheting that long, and so sometimes I don't know. It's not the pattern I'm looking for. Oh, here it is. Looking in the wrong place. That's why I can't find it. So when I pulled it, I saw this, and you know, I haven't been crocheting that long. I don't know how to tell between knit and crochet. After looking at the paper, I said, oh, that's knit. I don't know how to knit. Which, this is really, really nice, and I like the kind of turtleneck look on the top of it. But I really liked this. And it's one of those free patterns you just pull off, you know, to hang them on the shelves. And they made it with some Yarn Bee sleek, soft and sleek yarn with a dark gray for this border here, and then this part is made out of blushy, yeah. But anyway, and I ordered that new yarn. I'm gonna go run and get it real quick. I'll be right back. I'm coming. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I wanted to get this before I started the video recording, and so I ordered 2 skeins of this color spun, and I thought, oh, that would be nice to make this shawl out of. It's a knit poncho, I'm sorry. So, so my plan is to make this into this, because I have gotten me some knitting needles. One set, just to try it out. I didn't want to order just one little pair of knitting needles, and they're the circular ones. And this is my first attempt at knitting. You know, as you can see right here, I picked up an extra stitch somewhere. I had started with 26. You know, on this side you can see. But this is going to be a washcloth for my kitchen. So, and it's giving me some practice. But other than that, you know, you can see a few little somethings in there that I don't know what I did wrong. Looks like I dropped a stitch right there, but I don't know how I could have dropped a stitch and then added two somewhere along the way. But this is made out of some cotton. I didn't bring the skein out here. I thought I did. Didn't have the, it's either some of the Hobby Lobby little cottons or the, what you call them things? I can't think. Anyway, it's 100% cotton. And this is what I got left. I haven't decided when I'm gonna stop. But anyway, I think that for my first try, not too bad. Like I said, you see, I mean, you can tell I picked up a stitch right here because it's a little bit wider, and then I dropped it. You know, I don't know. But, and this is just the knit stitch. And so if anyone is interested in learning how to knit, comment below. And as soon as I kind of get a little better at this, I will do a tutorial for y'all. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I mean, I like the look of it. You know, it's different than knitting. I mean, crocheting. And I kind of like the circular needles. I think they're a little different. But yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I've taken up knitting. This is what I bought. This is a number 8. It's a 16-inch, number 8, 41 centimeters, 5mm clover set of knitting needles. And I ordered this on Amazon for $8. I figured $8, I can try it out. I mean, someone recommended that I start with the straight ones. But I did this anyway. I mean, why ask someone's opinion if you're not going to listen to it? But anyway, because they said you could do, you can work in a round, you know, so if I was making something round, you could work in the round on this, or you can work on something flat, you know. So I said, well, if I could do both, I might as well just get these. And these are the size needles I need to make the poncho. So I just haven't figured out, like, what would I border this with. And since this is, and I think that is, let's see, I want to say that Soft and Sleek is 100% acrylic, right? I don't have the bands here. I have some, yeah. I have some in my closet, but I don't have it with me. But anyway, so I think that's 100% acrylic. Where this is 65% acrylic, 35% wool. So I think I would need probably the same, you know, something in the same with at least a little wool blend. So yeah, I'm excited. I really want to practice on some cheaper stuff before I tackle that. But this I'm practicing the knit stitch on here, and maybe I'll make a second one and do the purl stitch on the second one. So yeah, it's coming out nice. It's not that hard. There's only 2 basic stitches, knit and purl. So we'll see how it all comes out. Hopefully I can get it good enough to be able to make the poncho. Well, that ended up longer than I thought. I thought I was making a quick video, and it's been almost 15 minutes. So I just thought I would pop in and tell y'all I've now taken up knitting, and I'm enjoying it. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to until I saw that pattern, and then I was like, okay, now I got to debate on whether I'm going to do this or not. And I looked at the whole sets, like with like all the sizes from like 2.25 to up to 10 or something like that. and everything I read the reviews on, they would come apart. The tubing was breaking, even, you know, and so I was like, Clover, that's a good name brand. I said, let me just start with the little $8 set pair, and then if I like them, if I like it and end up doing it more, maybe I can get me a whole set of the sizes with the interchangeable screw-on tubings and cords and stuff with the different sizes. Because I might, you know, I was looking at that. I'm probably going to need a longer cord than this little one to make the poncho. Probably going to need a little bit more. But you could probably squeeze it in. But I'm learning. I'm getting there. I'm practicing. Not perfect, but not too bad for a first try. Well, y'all have a wonderful day, and God bless y'all's day, and y'all have a wonderful one. And I'm going to go and finish my coffee, enjoy a little bit more quiet while the grandbaby is still asleep, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.